You're on the air. Go ahead.
Could you please stop fucking referring to me as that?
As what? Turn off your radio. How dare you?
As the actor. It's a TV, not the radio.
Sorry. What? You're Eric the Midget. Come on.
No, I'm not.
You want to know something? You want to hear something funny as hell? Let me see if I can set this up. So TMZ, which has a TV show, when Eric was out in Los Angeles, I guess TMZ, the same guys who run around, they're paparazzi.
Right.
They videotaped Eric the actor in his car. That stupid little car that Johnny or somebody got from him.
Escalade.
Yeah, they promised Eric an Escalade and they gave him a little car.
The golf cart that someone painted Cadillac on.
So they did a little report on it on the TV show, the TMZ TV show. Eric the Midget was on, the TV show. And now Eric's livid because they called him Eric the Midget. So here, first of all, here's the TV show that Eric was on. This is a clip from TMZ. What page is this on, guys?
GP2 yellow.
JD2 yellow.
GP2.
GP2 yellow. There you go, Vault. All right, here's Eric on TMZ.
We got Eric the Midget from, he's a whackpacker on the Howard Stern show.
What's up, Eric? How we doing, man?
We get him in a little big wheel, like an Escalade big wheel, and he's just like rolling down the street. He's like honking the horn. It's got like a little system on the back.
That looks like a system back there, man.
And then he like pulls up and he valets it. And the guy like gives him a little ticket for it, and he's like, thank you.
A little ticket.
Yeah.
You think you could like go to the beach in that thing? Just drive your girls out there, watch the sunset with it?
And then he gets in his car and he just rides off down the sunset.
In a way, like when I saw this, I was like a little pissed because, like, it's one thing if I talk to Eric the Midget the way I talk.
Right.
I don't like them goofing on him.
They should treat him with more respect.
Yeah, I didn't like the way he was handled. But okay, so
Little
anyway,
ticket.
you got to figure Eric was thrilled because he finally got on TV.
He's a star. He's got paparazzi.
So it was just the opposite. Eric was livid. Evidently, Eric and Johnny Fratto, when they were out in L.A., Johnny had a friend who was with TMZ.
Okay.
They called, evidently they called TMZ and said Eric's going to be in this car if they want to catch him in it. And then they ran the report, and Eric freaked out when he saw the report because they called him Eric the Midget. He didn't like that. So now here's a phone call Eric makes to Johnny, telling Johnny that he fucked up. This is why I love Eric. People say to me, why do you love Eric?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't say that Johnny fucked up. I said that his friend fucked up.
Right. So what's great is Eric makes a call now for Johnny to clean up this mess.
Oh, well,
Like,
how's he supposed to clean it up?
Eric's like the little Godfather. It's great. This is why I love Eric. People say, why do you have Eric on the show? This call says it all. Here's Eric calling Johnny Fratto.
Hey, Johnny, I found the video on YouTube of the TMZ segment that I was on. Your friend over there at TMZ fucked up. What the fuck was he thinking, referring to me as Eric the Midget? Shouldn't he know that I don't like being called that? Why didn't you correct him? You were standing there along with, others. Why didn't you say, no, wrong name to call him? So, you need to call him up and say, hey, fucker, don't call him that. Call him Eric the actor. I would like an apology from him for that. That's the nickname to call me. I mean, that's the nickname that I was called by Robert Smith in the meeting I had with him. He didn't refer to me as Eric the Midget. He knew not to. He was smart enough not to call me that. I don't know why this turd did it. So, call him up, and I would like an apology from him. All right? Bye.
So, Eric, like the Godfather, and by the way, TMZ has yet to apologize to Eric. Eric, like the Godfather.
Was he talking about something on TV?
I don't know. But all I know is Eric, like the Godfather, picks up the phone to Johnny. Johnny, you know what to do. I want you to extract an apology. Robert Mills from ABC knew not to call me Eric the Midget. Why do I get no respect then? Why? Why do I get this? Why, when I go out to Los Angeles and I am under your auspices, you allow this type of, shall I say, disrespect? What are you going to do about it?
I want you to see this man, and I want you to explain to him.
Give this job to Clemenza.
What happens if there's no apology, Eric?
Oh, just have to wait till there is one.
Oh, you'll just wait?
Has Johnny gotten on this? Has he accepted your orders and gotten on it?
I'm not sure. I haven't asked him yet.
How long does he have?
Not sure.
And you're mad at Johnny in that voicemail. Because even you're saying, hey, Johnny, you were standing there. Why didn't you tell the guy right then and there? You say Eric the actor.
Yeah, how could your guy stand there and let you be disrespected like that?
So you are mad at Johnny.
Not completely.
But you're angry with him. If I had been standing there, I would have said, listen, assholes. You refer to him as Eric the actor.
If I was standing there, I'd say, look, assholes, make sure you say Eric the Midget.
See, that's why you're not standing there.
I think that's what Johnny said.
That's why you don't get to go to L.A. with Eric.
Oh, good for him. Eric the little fucking midget.
I would like to know if Johnny even noticed.
He didn't.
Eric, you want my advice? Eric the actor is not funny. Eric the midget's funny.
I don't give a shit if it's not funny or not. It's a fucking disrespectful name.
But you're
Eric
trying
the asshole.
to build a career, and we got to go with what sells.
Eric the loser.
You're trying to build a career, and you're building a shithouse. You don't know what you're doing. You got Howard's giving you advice. Listen, you know, you got the name is important in Hollywood.
Eric
Why don't you
the
get back
idiot.
in that little car and drive around until they see you again?
Yeah.
And then tell them what your name is.
I mean, Eric, I don't think I'm insulting you when I tell you you're not a leading man. I mean, you're a character actor. And look at this guy, Fatty Arbuckle. You ever hear of him?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
You think he liked that name, Fatty?
Yeah, I think he was fat.
He was fat, by the way. He wasn't like, you don't want a skinny guy and they call him Fatty. This guy was fat.
Like, yeah, big guy, they call tiny.
Artie used to be heavy set. What, I mean, how would you like to be called Fatty Lang?
Well,
You wouldn't like it. Admit it.
I have credits in movies where I only have a few lines, and
Fatty Lang.
and on IMDb it just says fat guy,
See, it doesn't make you feel good.
but with a PH.
But you know that Fatty Arbuckle did it because it built a career around it. And of course, I think he ended up in jail.
And
I think
then
so, yeah.
No.
died a horrible, lonely death. But, you know, look, that might not happen to you. If I were you, I'd get back in that little car and drive off a cliff.
Do you think he preferred? Would you think Fatty Arbuckle would have preferred to be called Adam Arbuckle and have no career? Or have a
be
career
Fatty?
and be Fatty Arbuckle? What do you think, Eric?
I guess the other being called, you know, Fatty Arbuckle and having a career.
Exactly.
You
That's
know,
the way I look at it.
It backfires on people when they have an embarrassing name and they don't get the career. Like there's a road comic named Looney Skip Rooney.
I know Looney.
Do you know Looney?
I know Skip. Yeah, he used to do our show.
Maybe that's how I know him.
He's from the Uncle Floyd show.
Yeah, Looney.
Is he still doing comedy on the road?
He might be. So, you know, sometimes it doesn't work as well. I mean, I'm sure Looney has, you know, some fun.
Looney Skip Rooney.
Looney Skip Rooney.
You call him Looney when you say, hey, Looney.
I call him Looney.
That's the best ever. Looney Skip Rooney.
Looney Skip Rooney. It's so great. I think I once had him on. I know what it was. Here's a story.
Go Crazy Lenny. That's
So
what
your
it said.
point is, Eric the Midget seems to be the name, whether Eric likes it or not.
You need it.
Go with it.
Yeah, we were just talking about this the other day. Like the goofy name of my book, Too Fat to Fish. For some reason, Letterman thinks that's a goofy name, and he uses it
Eric,
sometimes.
you see what we're saying? I know you don't like the name, but I think it's become you.
Hardly any little person out there likes that name Midget.
Right.
How many of you watch TLC?
No one.
None of us.
Nobody.
We're heterosexual.
They have a little people, big world, little couple, and another family. I watched the other show with the other family the other night. the father of that family said that plain as day that word midget is a very disrespectful word to use towards little people.
Yes, I agree, because, you know, I, too, have studied this. Now, I have heard that the word midget...
Fuck off.
I have heard that the word midget, according to little people, is comparable to the N-word.
That's what I've heard.
Now, the only thing I can tell you, Eric, is when you got the name Eric the Midget, no one knew that was the same as the N-word.
But wait a minute. What were midgets doing when midget was used?
What do you mean?
Well, I know what black people were doing when they were started to be called niggers. They were being used as field animals and,
right.
you know, degraded and not given the rights of citizenship and used for slave labor.
You're saying, why is the word midget so bad?
Why is midget so bad?
Midgets were being used as handbags.
And footstools.
Yeah, Eric, why is midget... I mean, you seem to know something about this. Why is midget like the N-word? I don't get it. Like, why is it so bad? Like, it doesn't seem like such a bad word, midget.
I mean, what does it denote?
I mean, dwarf doesn't seem much better.
I think dwarf is worse.
Maybe. What?
I think little person is more condescending.
Yeah.
What does midget denote?
Patronizing.
I'm trying to say, but all of you fuckers are talking over me.
There's the problem. Go ahead. You have the floor.
Trying to say that the father said in his explanation about that word that it's a word that means half size, and that it's why it's, you know, derogatory.
So what does dwarf mean? Half size, right?
The family said that that's more of an acceptable word.
Yeah, but you see, this isn't something you believe. It's just the family believes this. So you don't really, you're not really offended by
it's
midget.
just saying it's bad. What was so bad?
Yeah, we still don't know what's so bad about it.
I'm going to keep saying it.
He said that the majority of the little people out there do not like that word.
Yeah, but I know he's saying that. Why don't you like it?
For the same fucking reason.
You don't have a reason.
He has a reason. I know he has a reason. What's your reason for not liking midget? You're just going along with the crowd.
I don't even know what their beef is because you still haven't told me what was the horrible thing midgets were doing.
Like, in other words, the word nigger became bad because some cracker would come up and go, "Hey, nigger," and then string them up in a tree. You know,
or
in other
rape
words,
them or do whatever.
Right, do whatever they want to. What happened when somebody called someone a midget?
Yeah,
I don't think
what was the midget thing?
like someone didn't go, "Hey, yo, midget, get over here, gonna kick your ass."
Yeah,
like even
they
WAP.
didn't lynch you for being a midget.
Like even WAP has a, you know, like when we came to Ellis Island, Italians were without papers. So it's an acronym, WAP. Like there's a history behind it.
Or kike, like, you know, they kike and then they beat you up or something, you know. I don't understand why midget became so bad. And neither do you, quite frankly. I think you ought to research that before you reject the name Eric the Midget.
It's something I grew up knowing that word was bad.
Oh.
But wait a minute. You're still not getting what I'm saying. We know why WAP is bad. We know why kike is bad. We know why nigger is bad. Why is midget bad?
The father of this family, the first family, gave an explanation, and I cannot remember word per word.
It was so offensive you can't remember why it's bad.
You would think you would know that because you're rejecting it as a name, and I understand what you're saying, but I don't know. You're just reacting, but you really have nothing to back it up with.
If anything, I'm telling you, I'm looking at dwarf right now, and one of the definitions for dwarf, a small creature resembling a human, often ugly, appearing in legends and fairy tales. I find dwarf way worse.
It says resembling a human.
Yeah,
resembling
not even
a
human.
Eric, I think you got the wrong word. If I was calling you Eric the Dwarf, that would be bad.
No, I don't have the wrong fucking word.
I think you ought to start a movement. Midget is good. Dwarf is bad.
Little person, bad.
Resembling a human?
Think about it.
Bro, we're starting to analyze this. I think you got a cause.
That's bullshit. You don't resemble a human.
I say you embrace your name, Eric the Midget, and say, no way. If anyone calls me Eric the Dwarf, I will become irate.
Don't call me dwarf.
Right.
I'm not embracing that name ever.
No, you have to.
You're so funny.
You're crazy not to go with it. If you become Eric the actor, who's going to care about you?
Right.
No one. A lot of actors out there, man, but not a lot of midgets.
Now, Eric the actor is Eric Roberts.
By the way, I know many actors. None of them call themselves the actor.
No.
And my point about that is, if you got to call yourself the actor, are you really an actor? Like, it's not Meryl. Her name's Meryl Streep. It's not Meryl the actress.
There's one guy, right? There's one guy in L.A. He's famous. He's got a big car and he writes Dennis Woodruff actor on it, and he drives around trying to get parts and he never gets a part,
Right?
Because they think it's weird that he calls himself actor.
Would you at least think about what I'm saying?
No.
And go back and do some more research on midget, because your argument doesn't hold water about why it's bad just because some guy on TLC said so.
Yeah, little people, big world. Who cares? Hey, you know, you should pitch a show called Little People, Big Cocks.
Well, Eric, I think at this point, everyone knows you as ETM. You know. It's almost...
Evil troll mongoloid.
What is that?
I don't give a shit if that's what they know me by. It's not the right thing.
All right, well... Hey,
That is what's great about Eric Howard, because he's always got the opposite viewpoint of what you think he's going to have.
And it doesn't matter what argument you give him. You can't shake him.
This would be like if Curly from the Three Stooges grew his hair and insisted everybody call him Jerome.
well, he kind of did, and that's why it all ended.
Did he really? Is that what happened?
Curly was a very troubled man. One of the most brilliant comedians that's ever lived, and of course was never respected in his day. I told you, if Curly was alive today, Curly would be pulling in...
He'd be Jim Carrey. He'd be huge.
He'd be Jim Carrey? He'd be fucking Jenny McCarthy, not Jim Carrey. Okay, so...
He'd be at least Tom Green.
Curly, believe it or not, the worst part of it for him was that he had to shave his head. Curly, out of all the brothers of the three, the Three Stooges, he was a ladies' man. He was an expert ballroom dancer.
Dancer, right, I heard about that.
Oh, he could have been on Dancing with the Stars.
He would have blown away the competition. He was light on his feet. He was a tremendous physical comedian. And the fact that he had to sort of keep his weight up and shave his head for the character drove him insane.
That's what I was going to ask you. Did he have to gain weight,
yes,
too?
Because he was an incredible ladies' man. When I say ladies' man, this guy, he got more pussy than any guy you could name today. And I'm talking about bigger than Brad Pitt.
Frank Sinatra.
This guy went through Hollywood and women like you wouldn't even know.
This guy got Magic Johnson pussy.
Curly.
Wow.
And he became very bitter about the Three Stooges because it took away from his ladies' man image. It made him look like a buffoon. So he was conflicted about it.
Which is what this show does with me, by the way.
Right. Which is very much like Eric the Midget. I mean, here's a guy who's getting famous from his name, Eric the Midget.
Yeah.
And he's saying, I'm suffering.
I'm fighting it.
I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it.
And Curly died young.
Curly died an unhappy man. I don't want Eric to go out that way.
There's a Three Stooges movie I watched once that the ending is dark. He's in the hospital dying, and Mo, according to this movie, Mo goes to him and gets him to sign something that, like, gives any money that he made off that he might make in the future to Mo.
Oh, geez.
You know, from the residuals that never happened, I guess.
That's business.
Yeah,
Mo was always thinking.
In fact, Artie, I need you to sign something.
And shave your head.
And shave my head. I did that once on Coke, by the way.
All right, Eric, I hear what you're saying. Let me know what happens if Johnny can get TMZ to apologize to you. I'd like to hear the final, the sort of the wrap-up to that, okay?
Yeah, but
Does Eric object to midget cars? Because I've heard that term.
Yes, he does.
He does?
Yes. You don't like midget cars, right?
No, not really.
By the way, I have heard this whole thing that midget is the same thing as the N-word, and I went out and I tried a little experiment. I found a random little person, and I said, hey, midget. And then I found a random black guy, and I said, hey, nigger. And it turns out there's a huge difference. One will get you smacked in the shin, and the other one will get your fucking ass kicked.
All right, Eric, I got to go because I'm running late. It's an hour and 18 minutes into the show. I haven't taken a break.
Check out the IO.
See you later, Eric.
Let me hear this. Yes.
JFSC.tv.
What?
Check out the last Idol show tonight on the JFSC.tv.
All right, Eric, I got to run. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, Eric.
Idol show tonight.
All right,
Idol
Eric,
show
go
tonight.
fuck yourself.
Yeah, Eric, I like that message he left for Johnny. I've got to take a break. We're going to come right back. We got a big shoe for you today.